Good day, dear viewers. We're so happy to have you again on this edition of Parenting Chats. I believe you benefited from the last series we had, Catch Them Young. We're going to veteran, mothers, I would say, in child care. I'm so excited again to bring to us for the next series of episodes another veteran in child care, highly experienced with children. I call her my mommy, Mrs. Titi Akintemi. She retired as a deputy director in the Federal Ministry of Education in Nigeria, having served in various federal colleges, Kano, Adogbolu, Queen's College, FGC, Janiki, and all, well known by a lot of budding and successful young adults who passed through her in their school days. She's currently on the board of Trinity College and also a council member of Trinity University. She's an education consultant. Her experience with her own children and the many, many children who went through her is a great wealth of knowledge that we need to tap from. Ma, you are most welcome. We do appreciate you. I know you're a very busy person. Thank you for honoring us.
Thank you very much. I feel highly honored too.
Now, for the next few episodes, our theme is what I call awareness of teenagers' needs and challenges. Everyone that relates with teenagers, parents, teachers, in whatever way, even as just a relation or neighbor, should be aware of certain issues that confront teenagers. Irrespective of the upbringing of the teenager, these issues must come up. And the way they handle it would depend on how much preparation they have had, how much support that they can get. So there are different topics we'll be considering, and the essence is so that we'll make great impact in the lives of our teenagers and young adults to ensure that they do not go the wrong way. There are a lot of opportunities for them to miss it and go in the wrong path. But with our presence, with our awareness, with our willingness to support them, definitely, they will not miss their path and they will not be victims in the hands of predators. At puberty, a lot of changes take place, in children, and some of them get confused and they are wondering what suddenly happened to me. So today, our focus is on physical changes. What are the physical changes that take place in a teenager, in a child, that is attaining puberty, which, if not well handled, could lead to some issues like low self-esteem, self-rejection, and things like that. So, ma'am, kindly share with us one or two things in this regard.
Yes, we have to be learned and we have to be very observant. And I want to also say that it starts from the home. When a child reaches the puberty age, there are changes. These changes come upon the children, some of them without any knowledge at all. And they are surprised. They don't even know how to handle it. And at times they go to wrong people. So that is why the parents themselves must be well educated and must make sure that they prepare them even before them. In the case of the girls, you will notice that they start growing breast. Even when they start growing breast, this breast will be painful by the swelling. They should be able to come. They should have been told by their mothers that, some changes will, and they should come to their mother. They should feel free to come to their parents and say, something, my breast. There should be free communication. And the mother or the parents should have come. By the time you reach this age, you are going to notice this. Your breast, you will start developing breast. It's very painful. And then later on, it grows. You tell them also about their period. That when you get this, you are going to start your period. This is how to handle it. This is how to maintain cleanliness. So that as soon as the stages start appearing, whom will this child come to? he will come to the parents and said this. I remember having told my daughter, my last child, I said, this will happen because I noticed she's growing. So the day the period she came, she said, that thing you said has started. You see, if you have not educated, you need to educate them about these changes. And thank God for the school too. I teach biology and integrated science. In integrated science, one of the topics we teach is also puberty, changes that appear. And as a mature teacher, we bring it down to the students also that these are the changes that will happen. And as a teacher, you also more or less counsel apart from teaching the topic. The same thing goes with the boys. I also, the fathers have a lot of role to play. You know, to your boy, this is at this time you tell him you have pubic hair, you know, your voice deepens, you start growing mustache. You would have told that time. Even at times you joke about it. You say, see this my boy, your mustache. And you know, I remember when we were in school, those who don't have, they'll be applying spirit because they want it. And then you tell your boy, you know, this is at this time. You will also be having a slight erection, especially when you sit near a girl. You have to tell them that you will have some current changes. Even the girls, you have some crushes of boys. Yeah. So the moment that child, let it start from the parents. So when the changes come, they feel free to discuss with the parents and to notify them.
Thank you so much, ma'am. You know, one thing you mentioned, which is very vital, is this parenting thing. It cannot be overemphasized. It's all about the parents. You talked about free flow of communication. You know, you talked about the fact that they must lend support to them. So it is very, very important that parents have very good relationship with the children from when they are at infancy. Not until they grow. You know, parents want to make changes in the lives of children, whereas there is no relationship. So it's very, very important that from conception, you have very deep relationship with children. Now, ma'am, there is one thing that I'm concerned about. You talked about the growth of the breast, you know, the pubic hair and all that. I've observed that a child could have low self-esteem if their growth rate is slower than their peers. How do parents address that, ma'am?
That's very good. You see, you have different children, different way. Like I said, I haven't interacted with teenagers I know. Some are slow developers. Some are even fast. Do you know that these days, some children are not up to teenage age and they are menstruating. They've seen signs. And some are slow. I remember her a teenage, because she was slow, when she's going out, she used to put cotton wool in her brassieres so that she too, to seem as if she has breast, or she go and look for something, because she felt that her mates have breast and she does not have big breast. So all these things too, you have to let them know, you know, that it will come, that it happens, but definitely it will come, but different people have different rates. So all this information we are saying, you should also be able to interact, like I said, with them, get information. And the heart of a child, I always say, is like a virgin land. Who gets there first? Who gets there first determine the seed. So that is why the parents have to get there first. So you need to know, and then that doesn't matter if your own breast, but definitely everybody will definitely have breast, but it's a question of time. Some might be slow, some will be fast. All what they want from you is fact. Even things hard, you can even Google it, you can see, and then they will know. They will be that should not affect their self-esteem, you know, because everybody has different growth rates. And definitely, and if you have example, you tell them.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Parents, caregivers, you heard that. So please be there before the wrong things come into the hearts of the children. They need you to reassure them, to affirm them, you know, to let them know that there is nothing abnormal about you, even if you are different. Everybody is different and unique, and they must be conscious of that. They shouldn't feel bad. They shouldn't feel, like a reject just because something about them is different from the other people. And this is where we're saying that parents, be there for your children. Spend time with them. Be observant. Meet them at the point of their needs so that they will be the best that they can be in life. Thank you very much for joining us for this episode. We'll be back with the next one. Please, if you are yet to subscribe, kindly do so. Share, comment, and like. See you next time. Thank you. God bless you.